Back in 2012 when Microsoft was a disaster, they made Windows 8, and yeah, it's pretty garbage. Windows 7 is still king. And just like you, Windows 8 had a weird cousin. Basically, this version did half the stuff you expected from Windows 8 at a lower price. This stuff would be found in cheap tablets like the Fisher-Price toy of a tablet called the Surface RT. Along with this came a lot of other cheap tablets advertising like, oh yeah, see this thing, it has Windows 8 on it. But all you can do is scroll Facebook. See, these are very limited because you're locked down to the App Store. You couldn't install normal apps like what you would do on a PC. But don't you worry, because that's what we're going to be doing today with the Asus VivoTab RT. This thing is the definition of a Surface RT on a budget. The charger literally crumbled in my hand. I had to put it back together. Bought this for $10 thinking Windows RT was something like Windows 10s. This was the competitor to the Surface RT. Like, seriously, they're twins. They share the same CPU, OS, ports, and RAM. So, opening up the box, and as you can see, the keyboard's already attached, so we could just... How am I supposed to grab this? And there's all you need. So here we have a charger. This was supposed to be an accessory to add USB to the tablet if you didn't have the keyboard. That wasn't with it when I bought it. Then you have this little pamphlet over here with a cleaning cloth. I don't even know why they included that. But hey, I mean, free stuff for me, I guess. And then we have a charger, which crumbled in my hand. I had to put this back onto it. And it's broken. And then we have the actual thing here. Yeah, it's pretty small. I mean, like, look, my hand could just cover that. Let's turn it on. Okay, for some reason it has vibration. And here we have region and language. So it's already set to United States. Let's set this to Central. And let's hit next. And as you can see, we have the Asus branded operating system. So, yeah, let's totally read these, and I accept. Yeah, have my soul. Personalize. Give your name. Asus. Let's use express settings. Username, and... Oh, I did type admin right. It's admon. So clicking the Windows key does nothing to get this to go away. So you have to swipe down. Alright, this thing has Office. I guess they just felt bad. But then you have to go to File Explorer, and now you just have the regular desktop that you would see on a PC. So today we're going to be following this guide from Alex and Furman.
Adrian.
I don't know how to say that, but this is for the Surface RT, and these two things are the same, and there's not really a guide for installing Windows 10 on this because nobody cares about this. So let's just follow this guide. All you need is a PC, a USB drive, and a keyboard for the tablet, or just a USB port. So first thing that you want to do is you want to go to Start, and you want to type in recovery, and you'll see search and create a recovery drive. So make sure this is not checked. But then you want to insert a USB drive. I'll prefer 8 gigabytes for this, and it'll create a recovery drive, and then you just take it out, I guess. Now after that, you will want to download Windows RT on surface1.wim, and you'll want to put it on that recovery flash drive so we can flash it onto the tablet. This one basically has BitLocker defeated and a way to get secure boot off, because you can't access the BIOS on these because of how locked down they are. Secure boot blocks unsigned OS images, and BitLocker encrypts the recovery partition. So we'll flash a custom RT image that disables both. So now we want to go Start, or you can just hold down the power button, I guess, that also works. So now that that's done, we have Windows RT image, and we also have the recovery partition on our flash drive. We'll want to plug this into the USB port on our tablet. Next, we want to hold down power and the volume down key. So the Asus logo will appear, we let go of the power key, and you see this screen with a bunch of text. Now it'll try to load the recovery partition from the USB drive. Just so you know, I'm not liable if you break your device. I'm just doing this for my own fun, so do this at your own risk. So, now that we're here, I don't know what that just did, but so we have choose an option, click troubleshoot, click advanced options, command prompt, and now we exit out of this and we restart our tablet. Okay, so now that we're at the setup page, we have that Asus logo. I don't know why, because this is made for the Surface RT, and on this guide, it says do not set up any Microsoft accounts or do not connect to the internet. So it might update it and then get rid of the way we get rid of BitLocker. So now that we're here, we want to go to File Explorer, and here in this PC, if we don't have the BitLocker, then that means that we applied it successfully and it's patched. Now we have to patch this secure boot because that wasn't patched when we installed this. So there's a registry file. If we go into recovery and now disabling AC, user account control, yes. Okay, so now it applied it successfully. Now we have to modify a few registry keys. Now that we're here, we want to go to H key, local machine, BCD, then file, unload Hive, yes, and on your PC you want it to download secure boot patch, extract it, and open this, yes. Now that it's installed, we want to restart our tablet. And here we are. So we're supposed to use the volume buttons, and the Windows key is to select, and press the Windows key. Okay, so now that we are in the OS, it says run command prompt, and I've already copied these to a notepad, but you want to run command prompt and type these in, and that's what I'm going to do now. Now that that's done, we want to restart our tablet. So now it wants us to make sure that secure boot is off. So you want to sign out of your account. Swipe up. Make sure you have a keyboard plugged in. Hold down shift and click restart. It'll say please wait. This will boot into recovery mode. We click troubleshoot, advanced options, command prompt. And now that command prompt is launching, now is the part that we install Windows 10. As you can see on this guide, we want to download Windows 10 on Surface RT1, parentheses RT. This is for the Surface 1, which is what we have. I'm going to format it again just like what we did before. So let's do that. So we have formatted the storage successfully. So now that we have formatted the drive successfully, you want to type in this command to apply the Windows 10 image. And now we can press enter. And it'll try to apply the image. And then after that, all we have to do is reboot. And perfect use for the cleaning cloth. This build of Windows will expire soon. Close. So this is a developer preview of Windows, so it will expire if you plug it into the internet. All you have to do is change the date and time back. Let's click English. That's a really short license agreement, accept. So there's no Wi-Fi drivers for this, and last time I plugged it into Ethernet, it crashed the whole system after it tried to automatically update, which I couldn't find a way to stop it. So let's click skip for now. Who's going to use the PC? It's admin. Next. Pick a password. No, I don't want to. Hey, also the Ethernet controller I was using was for a Microsoft Surface, so that's pretty cool and funny. Make Cortana your personal assistant. No. No. This might take several minutes or so. Yeah, this was back when Windows 10 was pretty new, or probably the Chinese translation isn't really that good. And JD's and Littleman, we have Windows 10 on the Asus VivoTab RT. And just create a temporary paging file on your computer because a problem occurred. Yeah, I'm not qualified for this. Let's ask someone who is.
Fuck you.
Performance options. Programs. Yeah, there's no sound drivers or internet drivers or video drivers, and there's no Microsoft Store. So here on the guide it tells you how to activate and how to install frameworks in the store, but I'm not going to be doing that because I just don't have the time to do that. So to try to get the automatic updates off, let's open up group policy, computer configuration, administrative templates, Windows components, Windows updates. So allow automatic update immediate installation, disabled, apply, okay. Turn on recommended updates via automatic updates, disabled, apply, okay. Configure automatic updates as disabled, apply. Now let's click the X and try to update. Time and language. Gonna go to day and time, set time automatically. I'm gonna turn that off. And it should keep it. Change the date and time. Let's do it 2016. Change. So update and security. Check for updates. So it's updating system hardware update. Let's just wait for this thing to install, I guess. It found the drivers, so that's pretty cool. And this is probably where Windows 10 is going to end. So we made it past the Asus logo, and we're back on the desktop. And we have a wallpaper, but we have display drivers, and it should let us log in. So close this, and now we have Windows 10 on our device with drivers. So thank you for watching, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you later.